Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We made it to Saturday. Today we're going to be doing another celebrity read on Justin and Hailey Bieber, or also Hailey Baldwin. I think that's how you pronounce it. So we're just going to go ahead and dive in. It was a subscriber's request about, their future together, their feelings towards each other. Is everything that we see or that's out in the public, is it really what it is behind closed doors? Obviously not. Celebrities are really gonna put out there what they find is important or that sells, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in and see what's going on with their love life. So what is Hailey's feelings towards Justin? So intuitively, I get songs, and I'm getting this song that's in Spanish, but it's basically talking about how, I feel like this is more Justin, love is not an obsession. So I feel like Hailey is a little bit head over heels over Justin. I think maybe she possibly has in the past. I don't really follow them too. Or I don't keep up with them, but let's see what the cards have to say. So I feel like Hailey on her side, she feels like Justin is a soulmate to her. They have, maybe she's been praying or, manifesting him into her life. And then they got engagement. Well, they are married already. So I think this is talking about the past. She really wanted him. She did manifestation, manifested him into her life, and she's got this could be the one. So I feel like it's a lot of puppy love, when it comes to her, she really adores Justin. I do think that there is a lot of love coming from her, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of obsessive energy from her. But let's see, because then she got the heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one. So I think for her, on her side, she feels like he is the one for her. This relationship has helped her grow, has transformed her life. I'm also getting financial wise, I had no idea who Hailey was before this, but I know of her family. So I feel like that kind of helped her too. When it came to her finances, I think she was well off, but it also put her out there. So this relationship or this marriage has also benefited her financially, personally, as an individual. But at the same time, emotionally, I think I feel like there's a little bit of codependency coming from her or him. So she got the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Again, she also got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So how she feels towards him, she's planning for the future, planning possibly, where are we going with this relationship? When are we gonna have children? Because she got the Ten of Pentacles. So she feels with Justin, she has it all, her white picket fence, the whole package. But at the same time, with the Queen of Swords, I don't think she's much of a fool as people think. I don't know, I'm trying to not put her down, but I feel like a lot of people kind of think of her as kind of foolish for being with Justin right after I guess he was with Selena or whatever. But I think she really thought about how this relationship could really work out for her in the long run, how it could benefit her and so forth. I think that's what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. Not so much I think at times she could come off a little bit aloof or kind of bitchy. So that's something that's not really shown to the public, because this is behind closed doors. She kind of tells Justin hey, get your shit together. She's kind of very firm when it comes to him as well, but she's at the same time very, very patient. Let me see, what is the Queen of Swords here for? The Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I think like she's just very firm about like, hey, this is what I want, this is where we're gonna do, kind of very firm in regards to like where I think she's kind of like the alpha in this relationship. Like whatever she says goes, but only to a certain extent. Because I also feel like Justin sometimes could get pissed off and he'll be like, no, we're not doing that. But sometimes he lets her have her way a lot. She's like the one that kind of like brings that ideas up to him, like, hey, this is where I want this to go and blah blah blah. But then she got the Knight of Swords, so sometimes she kind of is quick to think or quick to say stuff without really thinking about it. So sometimes she thinks rational, but sometimes she's kind of very quick to jump into conclusions or jump to certain ideas and so forth. But let's go ahead and dive into Justin's feelings towards her. So as you guys can see, she's like, this is the one for me. I married the love of my life. Like, I have everything with him. I'm getting what I want from him, and you know, I'm happy. On Justin's side, I feel like he does have a lot of respect for her. He kind of, I think he kind of holds her on like a pedestal, because I feel like there's a little bit of codependency on Justin. Like, she kind of nurtured him back up. Like it's like this other song, like, you know, she let me fall, but you lifted me up. Kind of that, like, he kind of adores her for that. Like, you know, you brought me up when I was down, but at the same time, like, I'm not really getting, yeah. So he's got trust, let go of control issues, and sorry, this was too many cards, I'm not gonna take them. I don't think he's too sure. Oh, then he also got, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek and release your ex. I honestly did feel that intuitively too, that he's still holding on to Selena, or kind of just holding on to the past. Doesn't have to be specifically like, okay, it could be her, it could be what happened in the past, what corresponded, but also too, you know, I think he has like a lot of regrets, and you know, he's matured, but I think that's what's also causing a lot of issues in the relationship. I think that could cause like an insecurity in Hailey, but at the same time, like, he's still holding on very tight to Selena or whatever happened in the past, and it's just, you know, he's got to let her go. Like, you know, you I guess you couldn't be the person that you were today, and unfortunately, yeah, that sucks, but you know, he's got someone else now in his life, and he can't keep, you know, someone from the past energy into his marriage now. But let's see, because I mean, this is what's showing up, guys. So tell me a little more about Justin's feelings towards Hailey. Okay. So you got the Page of Cups. I mean, I don't really feel like, I think he's still not really sure about Hailey. Like, he's just kind of going with the flow. I do think there is like love, but very, not as much as Hailey. Like, Hailey's very set, like, this is the one, this is my partner, this is my life partner. I'm gonna do what it takes to, you know, put in the work for my marriage, and that's very good and mature energy. However, Justin over here, you got the Page of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Moon when it comes to his feelings towards her. There is a little bit of love, but at the same time, he's still up in his head about like, like, where do I even see this going? Like, I'm just kind of going with the flow. I care for her a lot. I have to deal with other things. He's not as emotionally mature as Hailey. That's what I think. And he's not very certain at this time right now about her. He also got the Moon, so kind of things are still kind of hidden about how he truly feels about her. There are things under the surface that he needs to face, like with the whole situation with Selena. I'm not surprised that the Queen of Cups came in, because I feel like she is the Queen of Cups in his life. She is someone that's nurturing, someone that's kind of mother-like, like very, I think she kind of babies Justin. That's what I feel from her, but it's like a nurturing kind of energy. Like, how do I explain it? like like a mother would do for their child. Like, you know, they fall and the mother's like nurturing them, like, you know, maybe saying some words of like, hey, it's okay, like, you know, and like caressing them and so forth. So that's what I feel for her. Like, you know, she's just someone that he kind of like a mom kind of a thing. Then he got the Tower. So I just feel like there is a lot of, I think he's kind of like just someone that is easily to just like pop off. Like he doesn't really know how to control his emotions, his anger, and his feelings. Like he knows he has to like deal with certain things, but at the same time he keeps them very like hidden, but it's not very hidden because, you know, it shows in his energy. And I feel like at times when it all catches up to him, he could just like go off, like pop off, go crazy, kind of like he can't even handle it because he keeps suppressing certain things in the past or certain wounds and so forth. So I feel like he has a lot to, you know, heal from, grow from, and so forth. But I'm not really, I mean, with the Queen of Cups, yeah, he has, I think it's just more of like, you know, you were there for me when I needed someone, and you bring me back up. So that's why I feel like it is a little bit of codependency from his or her side. Like I think hers is like, you know, I think she's very fixated on him. Like, you know what, like any other woman would, or man, like, you know, when someone is hurting or something and you were constantly there for them, and you see how far they've come and how much they have progressed and are successful now, you're kind of like, oh, well, I did all that. So kind of a control kind of a thing from Hailey's side. Like, well, I'm the one that stuck around for this long, so you're not going anywhere. And then he got the High Priestess. So I do feel like, you know, he is committed to her at this time. I just feel like he does have a lot of demons to battle, just like anyone else. He does need to like trust that, you know, this could be the one for him, but I just don't really feel like a lot of love from him. I think it's more like a mother-like figure, someone that's helping him, nurturing him, being there for him. And I feel like on Hailey's side, I feel like she got more like, I do feel like a lot of love from her side, but very like fixated or kind of obsessed energy. And I don't feel like I'm not sure if they communicate about, you know, the past, about him letting go of what could have, should have, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like he just has a lot of regrets. And sometimes he's not really sure about Hailey at times. But there is a little bit of love there, admiration and so forth. Let me see what this deck has to say about Justin's feelings towards Hailey. Coffee cup, meeting, and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So you see, like, I don't think he really thought that like his relationship with Hailey was gonna progress to that level that fast. But he's kind of like, okay, you know what, I'm committed to her, I need to respect her, and so forth. But then he got the addiction. So he still has addictions to the past. He still has addictions to certain things. Again, he got codependent. So it's his energy that's codependent on her. Because he's like, you know what, like, I think he's just someone that needs to latch on to someone after, like, after a relationship. You know, maybe some of you guys have like friends and stuff that, you know, they jump from one relationship to another. Why? Because they're not comfortable being alone, being with themselves. And I feel like that's Justin's problem. Like, he doesn't know how to be alone, to stay alone, to be happy within himself and his own comfortness and well-being. And I feel like he could sometimes be very controlling. I don't know if it's him or Hailey, but I kind of feel like, because he got controlled twice. So I think what he's trying to do is have control of the situation or control of his life, which is good. But at the same time, the reason why he can't grab a grip or a hold of his current life now is because he's carrying around the old energy, the regrets, the pain, and so forth. And when it comes to his relationship with Hailey, like, I do feel like it's, you know, it's just, I think he's not seeing the bigger picture. Like, this is someone that he could be with long term and so forth. I mean, he did marry her, that says a lot, but I don't really feel like it was his idea that much. Like, I think he was influenced. And I feel like she uplifts him and so forth, but he's kind of just living in the moment when it comes to his marriage with her. I think he's just doing like whatever benefits him, as well as Hailey. Like, I feel like she knew that this relationship would benefit her, but at the same time, I feel like she does have a lot of love for Justin. So, what is the future of their marriage? What is the future of their marriage? Playfulness. I think they're gonna have some obstacles when it comes to their love life. Just like everyone else that's married, you know, you go through circumstances, certain obstacles in a marriage or any relationship. There may be some obstacles of just like, you know, things becoming dull, the same old thing, repetitive, and so forth. Let your friends help you. So this is what's looking like for the future. So I think they're gonna have problems. They got the wedding, so yeah, they're married. And unrequited love. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't feel like, you know, their love is very reciprocal. Like, I feel like Hailey has much more love for Justin than she lets on. But I mean, it's kind of very clear. Whereas Justin does love her, care for her, but not the same way that Hailey does. I think he cares for her and loves her as a friend, someone that like was there for him, that was supportive and so forth. But Hailey is seeing him as, this is my life partner, this is my husband, that kind of love. More mature love than where Justin's at. So Two of Swords for the future of their marriage. So there's gonna be an obstacle, there's gonna be a decision having to made if they could keep this relationship going and so forth. They got the Death card, so let's, you know what, let me see, maybe this could mean like an ending or it could mean a transformation in this relationship, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna keep going. Let's see. The Magician. So I think Hailey's gonna try to manipulate the situation or try to heal the relationship from whatever obstacle they get, but someone got the Eight of Cups. What are they walking away from? So I do feel like someone's gonna try to walk. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, a lot of twos. So, you know, a lot of balance needing in their home life. I feel like they may try to work things out, but someone here has a really big ego. It's gonna go away. I feel like it's very heavy. This relationship is very heavy to carry on their shoulders on their own. You know, it takes two to tango, and in this marriage, I feel like someone here is like carrying it all on their own. And I don't know if that's just if it's just Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. So they got 2 6s here and 2 2s here. I think that the reason why there's gonna be an obstacle is because I don't know if Hailey is going to travel at a distance for work, or it could be Justin possibly going on another tour. I don't know, but I'm going to predict that, you know, they're going to be at a distance from each other, and it's gonna cause a lot of conflict. I feel like there's a lot of indifferences when it comes to this connection. You see someone here with the Eight of Cups walking away. There's still a lot of indecisive energy when it comes to this marriage, and it's very heavy. Like, just like everyone else, like, I'm not sure if you've been in a relationship where it's unrequited, like, you know, you had a lot of love to give to someone, and, you know, that person just took, and, you know, it gets draining. So I feel like someone here with the Nine of Wands, and I'm feeling like it's Hailey, she's gonna be feeling like hurt, like, you know what, I can't keep carrying this relationship on my own. And I feel like she's gonna try to do everything in her power to salvage their marriage, but I just don't feel like it's just enough. Like, it's not enough for Justin. Like, it's there's love there, but not enough to keep him in a marriage that's not fulfilling him the way that he thought it would. Or it could be Hailey too. I think she might just get tired of Justin's shit, and she's gonna be like, you know what, I did what I could, but I can't help someone that doesn't want to help themselves. I do feel like too that there is going to be a possibility that they, you know, separate and then they kind of come back around. But I feel like with the Three of Cups and the Moon, I feel like someone here in the Devil, that's the shadow side, I feel like either someone's gonna cheat on each other, or there's gonna be something about a cheating scandal. That's what I'm getting here, because there's the Moon, the Three of Cups, and the shadow side. So that's too many people for me, and it's only two in a marriage. Well, you know, that's the norm of it. But and then the Tower card. So things are gonna fall apart as quick as they try to get back up. And I feel like someone's gonna end up going off to someone else and kind of just doing their own thing, working on their money, possibly having to make a choice about two people, and in the end, the Ten of Swords and ending. So what I'm gonna predict for these two is that Justin is gonna travel for work. Maybe Hailey, but I think there's gonna be a scandal of maybe some cheating, some infidelity, maybe someone talking to someone else. But in the end, I feel like someone here is gonna end up feeling like this is a lot of work to carry on my own. Marriages are hard, yes, but it takes two to tango. So in this marriage, it's very not balanced, and I feel like there's gonna be travel involved. So someone's gonna be away. And I feel like there is going to be a possibility for this connection to come back around, or like them to work on their marriage. But as quick as they try to, you know, rebuild it back up, it's going to crumble back down. And I just feel like someone, I think it's going to be Hailey or Justin, kind of like, I need time to isolate. I need time to heal. Probably maybe even go to rehab, one of them too. Or maybe just check into like somewhere where they could get their mental state back up to where they need it to be. And I just feel like, you know, again, it may be another chance for this to restart, but in the end, I feel like there's just too many people here involved. Like there's gonna be someone here. Either Hailey's gonna have someone else, or Justin's gonna have someone else, and in the end, they're not gonna be able to choose, and this relationship's gonna crumble. I know this was a lot to take in. I'm so surprised because, you know, I do not wish any harm on these two. You know, I hope the best for them. In the end, they have their own free will, but I just don't see, just by the energy of this, that it's not equal give and take. It's not reciprocal, and it really is sad because it does look like Hailey really does adore him, but I just don't feel like, I think it's more like puppy love, more fixation. Like she feels like she won a prize. Like, oh my God, I got the guy that I wanted. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, like it's a lot. Like it's a lot for her to, you know, with anyone else, like, you know, having to deal with someone that has issues. We all have issues, right? But at the same time, like Hailey's gonna feel like, oh my God, like this is too much that I could take in. And then if Justin is like, you know, gonna be doing out these little fishy things like cheating and stuff, I think she's gonna forgive him. But in the end, I just don't think he's gonna be like, you know what, like, no, maybe we should separate, like, or I think they're gonna end up dating other people, and then they're not gonna be able to make a choice. But let's see, will they have any children? Let's see. Seven of Wands. Will they have any children? Will Hailey and Justin have any children? Children for these two. The Knight of Cups. Let's see. Any children for Hailey and Justin? And the Eight of Cups. I feel like there is gonna be like a time where she's gonna be trying to, with the Knight of Cups, trying to bring this idea to him, but I feel like, no, I don't see children here for them. I feel like someone's like blocking this idea, rejecting the idea, but here's someone else with the Knight of Cups is like, hey, like, you know, let's do this. It's like, I think maybe it could be too, like, she thinks like that will sparken up the relationship, or like, you know, revive their relationship. But in the end, with the Eight of Cups, I still see someone walking away, someone not happy where this relationship is going, and they're gonna just put an end to it. So this was a quick reading on Justin and Hailey Bieber. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that way you're updated the next time that I upload a video. The next one is going to be on El Chapo and Emma, his wife. They are both currently in prison, and I will actually be doing that one in Mexico. So keep an eye out. Just don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that way you're notified when I do upload that video. That one probably will go out next weekend, so keep an eye out. And let me know in the comments, you know, your thoughts, opinions on this connection, or, you know, whatever any other ideas that you have for any other celebrity readings that you would like to see. In the future, I'm looking forward to doing other celebrity readings as well, but I'm just going down the list as the subscribers provide me their feedback and their people that they want a celebrity read on. But anyways, thank you, and I hope you guys are staying safe, warm, and are staying abundant. All right, bye.